at the NWA National Heavyweight title later on tonight. Introducing first, from the Lion's Den, Carson! Also in the ring for this battle royal, you'll see him from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, Dane Griffin, and Seth Allen. From Knoxville, Tennessee, Mr. Everybody Knows, Sean Schultz. From the backwoods of Texas, Red. From Des Moines, Iowa, Christopher Hayden. From Williamson County, Texas, Moonshine Mantel. And from Purgatory, APOC.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with another IHWE digital exclusive. We got a battle royal in the ring right now with the winner is going to get an NWA National Championship match. And folks, that is a big, big deal. We got several competitors in the ring. We got Christopher Hayden, we got Moonshine Mantel, we got Dane Griffin, we got Seth Allen, we got Sean Schultz in the ring. I'm trying to keep track of everybody, folks. I do apologize. We have APOC. We have Carson, the Texas Lion. We have a lot of big players, and we got Crazy Texas Red in the ring as well. A lot of big players in this match. The Battle Royal is the most dangerous match in professional wrestling. It is a very dangerous match, and this hanging in the loom is the national championship held by the Golden Boy, Greg Anthony, and the winner's going to get a title shot with him during the Parade of Champions. So here we go. We've got like I said, we've got a big battle royal taking place right now, and yes, this is just wow. Battle royal is always really dangerous, right? It's really dangerous. We've got Evan Morris also in there as well. He wants a shot at the national championship like anybody else. Big headbutt by Crazy Texas Red. Texas Red, he's never been normal. That's always been a stretch. But lately, he's been very abrasive and aggressive, and we still haven't found out what the cause of this is. So anyway, Carson, the Texas Lion, one of the top stars in Texas, along with Moonshine Mantel. Moonshine Mantel, the champion of Pro Wrestling Texas out of the NWA down in South Texas. And Christopher Hayden has been eliminated, folks. At any time, anybody can be eliminated. That's how quick things change in a battle royal. We got Moonshine Mantel. He is pounding Evan Morris.
Christopher Hayden has been eliminated.
And ladies and gentlemen, this battle royal, Evan Morris and Moonshine Mantel. You've got APOC trying to get rid of it. It looks like Seth Allen, Texas Red, is taking it to Dane Griffin. And you've got Sean Schultz and the Texas Lion Carson over in the corner as well. The Texas Lion Carson is a former NWA North American champion and one of the top contenders in the National Wrestling Alliance. And folks, it's so hard to call a battle royal because you've got action all over the place. You've got arms and legs all over the place. Evan Morris, it looks like with Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to look at my monitor here and see who's been eliminated and who hasn't. It is so hard to tell. You've got people walking all over the place. I believe we had another elimination. Yes, Evan Morris has been eliminated. So, and Sean Schultz had his feet thrown out from under him, and now he just landed backwards on that mat. That mat is not a trampoline, folks. It hurts. The goal of every match is to not land on the mat. It hurts. Carson is being taken to the town by Seth Allen, and now Sean Schultz. The Texas Lion is being double teamed into the corner. Crazy Texas Red with a big forearm at the back of Sean Schultz, and he takes it to Seth Allen as well. You got APOC, and look at Texas Red just giving APOC a little cheap shot there. I believe we have lost Dane Griffin as well. Yes, Dane Griffin, it looks like he's been eliminated. Again, ladies and gentlemen, do the best you can. And there goes Seth Allen. Moonshine Mantell pulls the rope over from under him, and Seth Allen is gone. The Revolution is out of this Battle Royal. With the Battle Royal, you try to call the action as best as possible, but you've got arms and legs and bodies flying all over the place. Crazy Texas Red has been eliminated by APOC. APOC has been around the state of Texas for many, many years. He's one of the hometown favorites, and now it looks like it's come down to 4 of the best in the National Wrestling Alliance. APOC. You've got APOC, you've got Moonshine Mantell, you've got Carson, and Sean Schultz is, Sean Schultz has been eliminated as well. Sean Schultz, one of the top stars out of the NWA out of Tennessee. And now we have 3 Texas favorites in the ring, folks. 3 Texas favorites. You got the Texas Lion Carson, a member of Outlaw Inc. You got Moonshine Mantell, and you got APOC. And it looks like APOC and Carson, for the time being, are going to work together to try to get rid of Moonshine Mantell, the honorary, mostly a lot of times inebriated fan favorite of the IHWE, Moonshine Mantell, and also the champion of Pro Wrestling Texas. And APOC is trying to get rid of Carson. You see, that's what happens. You might form an alliance for just a split second, but then it's every man for himself. All 3 of these guys want a shot at the Golden Boy, Greg Anthony. They want a shot at that national championship, because a lot of times this could be your only shot at one of the national championships held by the NWA. APOC was thrown through the middle rope, and he didn't land anyway. Had he had landed on the floor, it wouldn't have counted. It's over the top rope, both be hitting the floor, and this Battle Royal for a shot at the national championship. Moonshine reverses Carson, and a big drop kick, and he knocks Carson all the way to the floor, but again, he went through the middle rope, folks. The middle rope. So Carson is still in this. APOC and Moonshine Mantell in the ring, and APOC, he's hanging on. It's Moonshine. It's APOC, and man, what a hard fall on the apron. It's Moonshine Mantell one-on-one with Carson in a rematch from All Out Insanity. And Carson in the ring. Carson wins the Battle Royal, folks. Carson will challenge the Golden Boy, Greg Anthony, for the NWA National Championship as a part of the Parade of Champions, folks. And don't you forget to check out this event. Make sure you go to Fight TV and get the Parade of Champions, one of the biggest nights in the history of the NWA. Whoa, wait a minute, folks. The national champion's in the ring. Let's hold on a second.
Did you guys see how he just won that? Yes. Did you guys see that underhanded tactic that he just
What do we got going here, folks?
This battle royal?
What is going on?
Listen, this is Fort Worth, Texas. This is the National Wrestling Alliance. And this is the biggest show the NWA's had in over 15 years. And I, the Golden Boy Greg Anthony, and defended the National Heavyweight title against you. Now, so what you want? Good job. But I'll tell you this. I'm walking into Texas I'm walking out of Texas just like I walked in, the National Heavyweight Champion. But good luck to you anyway.
Okay, he's shaking his hand. Okay, they're going to have a match later tonight. That's cool. Greg Anthony, the Golden Boy, the consummate professional. And oh no, ladies and gentlemen, Carson. Wait a minute. Whoa, what is going on? This is an official match? Folks, it looks like this. I don't understand this, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the national championship match has been started right now. Oh, Greg Anthony with a big knife edge chop on Carson. And another one. Greg Anthony is as old school as they come, and he is not going to be pushed around by Carson. This is for the NWA National Heavyweight Championship, folks. It's supposed to be later on tonight, but hey, here we go. We're going to give it to you right now in this IHWE digital exclusive. The Texas Lion Carson challenging the Golden Boy, Greg Anthony, the national champion. Okay, folks, I apologize. Getting myself composure here. Okay, national championship match. Here we go. Greg Anthony, the Golden Boy, his face, his eyes being raked across that top rope, and that burns, ladies and gentlemen. That burns big time. Carson is just pushing around Greg Anthony. He's obviously got the size and the power advantage over the Golden Boy. The Golden Boy has heart and he has ability. And oh, wow, like running into a brick wall. 1, 2, no. Greg Anthony kicks out. And now Carson with that chin lock on the Golden Boy. The Golden Boy has wrestled all over the United States, folks. He's wrestled some of the biggest names in the business. He has learned from some of the great legends, and he is not going to go down without a fight. Big forearm shiver to Carson. He whips off Carson, and oh, he goes down for that sunset flip, for that back body drop, and he gets kicked. The consummate old school professional that Greg Anthony is took his eye off the prize for 1 second, and it cost him. And now he's down, and now it looks like Carson is taking a cheap shot and stomping on the hands of Greg Anthony. What people don't know is Carson is a very skilled competitor. He's a former he's a former North American heavyweight champion. He took Kojima, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion at the time, to the limit. And he, over the past few months, has been under the regime of Black Mart. And I'm sure Black Mart has taught him so many dirty tricks. Carson is putting it on Greg Anthony. Big body slam by Carson, the Texas Lion. And now he is admonishing this crowd. And now Carson is a little bit unorthodox going to the second rope, but he feels pretty confident, ladies and gentlemen. He got the jump on Greg Anthony, and he tried to put the foot up, but it didn't work, and he went for an elbow drop, and it missed anyway. Greg Anthony now has a chance. He now has a shot to take back the advantage in this match. This is for the national championship, folks. Greg Anthony's, he's up now. He's up, and a poke in the eye. Come on, Carson. Referee really needs to get on the Carson for that. You don't win matches by pokes in the eye. And now, come on, Rip, get in there. He's got a 5 count. He's got his fingers right in the eyes of Greg Anthony. He's trying to blind him. And a big chop. Another big chop. A third big chop by Greg Anthony. The Golden Boy is going to have his moment. And a big elbow by the Golden Boy. And a clothesline. The Golden Boy is taking it to the Texas Lion. And he whips him off into the corner. And he premeditated. And Carson, he saw it coming before it happened, and he was able to hold on to the ropes. Greg Anthony using his momentum to go ahead and apply that drop kick, but nobody was home. Unfortunately, Greg Anthony landing on the back of his head, and that could have an effect on this match as it goes forward. Greg Anthony in the corner, catching his wind, getting his composure together. Carson whipping him off into the corner again, and Carson went in with all of his weight, going for a back elbow into the corner. There is no give in those corners, folks. When somebody comes at you with all their weight, especially a big man like Carson, it can take everything out of you, and that could be it. Carson's a little stunned. He's going to the other corner, and he runs into a big clothesline. He runs into a back elbow from the Golden Boy. The Golden Boy going off into the other corner, and the Golden Boy is now taking it to Carson. Big flying forearm by the Golden Boy, Greg Anthony, the NWA National Heavyweight Champion. And now he's going to the top rope, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to the top rope. He's going to finish this here at the Ridglea Theater. And big elbow drop by Greg Anthony. And it looks like he's got this in the bag. He needs to capitalize. He needs to make the pin. Wait a minute. That's Barrett Brown. That's Andy Dalton. Wait a minute. No. This is going to be. Ring the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like it's going to be. There's the IHWE Heavyweight Champion Charlie Haas coming in from behind, stomping a mud hole into the Golden Boy, Greg Anthony. Barrett Brown and Andy Dalton. Outlaw Inc. has infiltrated this match, and they have caused it to be thrown out. Disqualification. Greg Anthony's going to retain the championship on a disqualification. Everybody knows in the National Wrestling Alliance, you can only win a championship via pinfall or submission. What is Charlie Haas doing? He's got his boot off, and oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, he took his cowboy boot off and just co-cocked Greg Anthony. Wait a minute, here comes the Iron Empire, the World Tag Team Champions. There's Godzilla Jack Stane, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and Outlaw Inc. has powdered. They have taken the easy way out, ladies and gentlemen. And there's Jim Cornette at ringside. What is going on here, folks? This is absolutely unreal.
The National Heavyweight Champion, the Golden Boy, Greg Anthony.
The Golden Boy, Greg Anthony, is going to retain on the disqualification. It is unfortunate that this happened.
Tell me, what are you doing? What are you doing with Blackheart and Anthony and a whole bunch of them? I've known you for 15 years now, and you're better than that. You're better than this whole bunch. Blackheart, I've known you for 30 years, and you're lower than a snake's belly in a wagon rut. I don't think you're going to be slapping nobody with the Iron Empire stand here behind me. And Jack Stane, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, Martin, I was standing up there signing these autographs for these fans, and I'm supposed to be the guest general manager tonight. Well, the first ruling that I'm going to make is real simple. Bart, if you're going to be at ringside when your guys challenge for the most important championships of the National Wrestling Alliance, then I'm by God going to be on the other side of the ring just to make sure it stays straight.
Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen. Jim Cornette is going to be managing the NWA champions tonight. Oh boy, Black Bart.
And you probably ever saw Jimmy Cornette. The best part of you, my friend, run down your daddy's leg. Don't you ever try to categorize me because you worthless piece of cow. I will beat the living you know what right out of you so dadgum quick it'll make your head swim. You run your head, you look at the talent around me, and then you stand back and look at that sorry ass talent you got. Bart, first of all, don't get too upset. You're liable to spit your dentures out. I ain't got no dentures. They've been all knocked down my throat. Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. By the time when we get finished tonight, you're going to have to go back home and you're going to have to tell Mrs. Bart that your boy's lost because I'm going to be in the corner. I don't have to tell her that. Jack's just sitting right over there, and she'll stop you, but if you jack with her too much. And I'll tell you something else. You remember Charlotte, Carolina, you had making them trips up down them roads, Bobby Eaton spurting over the top of the car and on to the other side. You remember, you know what I'm talking about. You keep going. That's exactly what's going to happen to you. That's exactly what's going to happen to you, Jimmy Cornette. You work this tennis playing piece up. We'll see you guys later on tonight. Whatever you want, bro. You don't have to wait till the night. Let's get it on right now, asshole. I'll get it done right here.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Tempers are flared.
Better company is what you need to do. I'm in the main event, all right, because of this man. Jack, you polish that belt up because it's coming home with me, boy. You're going to lose the main event because of that man right there.
Tempers are flared, folks.
Is it okay if I manage these guys tonight when they defend their championships? Jax, no worries, Matt. I'm in. We're going to do it. You all right, Greg? We're going to do it tonight. We'll see you guys later on.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, on the Parade of Champions, it looks like the legendary Jim Cornette is going to dust off the jacket, dust off the tennis racket, and he is going to be in the corner of the NWA World Tag Team Champions, Matt Riviera, and the Iron Man Rob Conway, as they take on Outlaw Inc., Dirty Andy Dalton, and Barrett Brown, the IHWE Tag Team Champions. And in the main event, when Charlie Haas, with Black Bart in his corner, challenges Jack Stane for the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Folks, go to Fight TV, download the app now, and check out the NWA Parade of Champions. Check out IHWEnow.com, and I'll see you at the matches.